Persuasion can come in many forms. Let's talk about the attribution theory. Hi, I'm Olivia. I am a communication studies major. You're probably wondering, what is the attribution theory? It is a social psychological theory that explains how individuals make casual explanations for events and behaviors, and it focuses on how people interpret and make sense of the world around them. It definitely has to do with attributing causes to actions and events. This theory is very important for understanding human behavior. It helps us interpret our actions and others and how we make judgments and decisions based on those perceptions. So there are two basic types, internal and external. Internal attributions refer to personal factors such as traits and abilities, while external attributions refer to situational factors like environmental or external circumstances. People often associate internal attributions when they assume about people's behaviors, personality, and character. For example, when someone fails to complete a task, we might assume that they are lazy or unmotivated, while external attribution refers to situational factors. People often make these attributions when they assume that someone's behavior is due to the situation or the context that they are in. For example, if someone is late for a meeting, we might assume that they were stuck in traffic. Next, I'm going to be talking about two attribution errors that contribute to the misconception of attribution theory. The first is the fundamental attribution error, which is the tendency to overemphasize internal attributions for other people's behaviors. Then we have self-serving bias, which is the tendency to attribute our successes to internal factors and our failures to external factors. For example, if we perform well on a test, we might attribute it to our intelligence. But if we perform poorly, we might blame our teachers. The attribution theory has many applications in real-world situations, such as in the workplace, education, and relationships. In the workplace, we can help managers and employees better understand each other's behaviors and motivations to reduce conflicts. In education, we can help teachers understand how their students perceive their feedback and make judgments to improve their learning. Finally, in relationships, we can help couples better understand and communicate their perceptions of each other's behaviors and reduce common misunderstandings. These are important in all aspects. Now, there are some criticisms of the attribution theory. One is that we can oversimplify the complex situations and lead to inaccurate or incomplete judgments. We might also consider cultural or societal factors that influence our behavior. Additionally, some people may have different attribution styles based on their personalities or experiences, which may not neatly fit into the internal and external dichotomies that we have in our everyday worlds. So it is important to be aware of our bias and judgments to make sure that we are not making bad contributions. To conclude, the attribution theory is an important tool for understanding human behavior and can be applied in many real-world situations. By understanding how people can make attributions, we can better understand their actions and motivations and communicate more effectively. While this theory has its limitations and criticisms, it is still a valuable framework for understanding the complex social interactions that shape our everyday lives. Thanks for listening. I hope you learned more about the attribution theory.